Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. In this video, we are going to discuss 2024 BEC English Literature questions and answers. Without much ado, let's move straight into it. Alright, so we are already aware that when it comes to the BEC Literature questions, we are given an extract to read. So you first read the extract. After that, you are going to answer the questions which follow under the extract. So let us read our first extract. So we have Charles Dickens, Oliver Twist. Boy, what's your name? Snarled the chairman. Oliver Twist said, You know that you're an orphan, is that right? What's an orphan, sir? So let's go to the questions. So question A. The chairman's tone tells us that he is. Let me read the question again. The chairman's tone tells us that he is. Alright, the highlighted word here is tone. So, what is tone? Tone, in simple terms, means the manner with which one puts across information or the intention behind an individual's words. Looking at the extract carefully, the word snarled gives us a clue as to the attitude behind the chairman's words. The word snarled in the dictionary means to speak words in a sharp, unpleasant, or we can also say in an intimidating way. So looking at the extract, the chairman tells us that he is. One of the appropriate answers here is he is harsh. One could also say that we can also use a word such as unfriendly. So one could also say he is unfriendly, which is also acceptable in this situation. So the answer to the question is harsh, or in this case, you can also put it as unfriendly. Let us move into the second question. From Oliver's question, we can tell he is dash. I read the second question again. It says, from Oliver's question, we can tell that he is dash. So from the extract, Oliver asked the chairman a question. So it's a matter of going back to analyze the question in the extract. When you go to the third line of the extract, you will see something like this. You do know that you are an orphan, is that right? What's an orphan, sir? So Oliver's question was, what's an orphan, sir? From the story, Oliver Twist, even though Oliver is an orphan, he is unaware of the circumstance he finds himself. From this explanation, one of the appropriate answers here to use is naive. So to read the question again from Oliver's question, we can tell that he is naive, or we can also say he is unaware of his circumstance. Alright guys, let's move on to Ketri Akosombo Nyantechi, the generous hunter. But first of all, let us read the extract. The extract goes like this. Calm down, Mr. Hunter. I come in peace. Your ability to distinguish me from my younger brother has surprised me. Many people think we are identical twins. Let me read the extract again. It says that, calm down, Mr. Hunter. I come in peace. Your ability to distinguish me from my younger brother has surprised me. Many people think we are identical twins. When you go to the questions which follow, we have question C. Why did the speaker go to see the hunter? That's the first question. I repeat the question again. Why did the speaker go to see the hunter? Now, if you are familiar with the story, The Generous Hunter, the answer is straightforward. All right. The speaker is the rat in the story. In the story, the rat went to see the hunter to repay him for rescuing his brother. So the answer to this question is straightforward. And we have the answer to be to repay him for rescuing his brother. All right, let us move straight into the question D. The question D goes like this. What lesson can we learn from the speaker's action? I repeat the question. What lesson can we learn from the speaker's action? Okay, so let's go to the extract once again, okay? It says that, calm down, Mr. Hunter, I come in peace. Your ability to distinguish me from my younger brother has surprised me. Okay, your ability to distinguish me from my younger brother has surprised me. Many people think we are identical twins. All right, let us look at something here. Now, clearly, the speaker is appreciating a quality about the hunter. He goes on to explain that not many people can distinguish him from his brother. So he's celebrating the hunter's ability to differentiate him from his brother. This is a compliment to the hunter and it's a sign of respect. So the question again is, what lesson can we learn from the speaker's action? And the possible answer is, it is good to recognize and respect the effort of others. Okay, so the lesson is that it is good to recognize and respect the effort of others. All right, let us move straight to the next extract. Okay, we have Robert Frost, A Minor Bird. Let's read the extract. The fault must partly have been in me. The bird was not to blame for his key. And of course, there must be something wrong in wanting to silence any song. Give the rhyming scheme for the extract above. Now, so here we know that the end rhymes are used to determine the rhyming scheme in poems. We are also aware that we use the letters of the alphabet to represent the rhyme scheme. So let's try this one. Looking clearly at the poem here, we have end rhymes such as me, key, wrong, and song in the poem. So what we are going to do here is that we are going to sort out the end rhymes. So we are going to first write the letter A to represent the first end rhyme, that is me. Okay, then we will go to the next line and find out, does me rhyme with key? All right, we are finding out if me rhymes with key. If me rhymes with key, we are going to write another letter A. So let us go to the third line. The end rhyme is what? Is wrong. Looking at the wrong, does the key rhyme with wrong? If it's yes, we put A, but if it's no, we have to go to the next letter of the alphabet, which is B. So we have A, and then we have wrong. Wrong does not rhyme with me or key, so we write B. Now let us go to the last one. We have the end rhyme being song. Does wrong rhyme with song? Ong and ong. So we can see clearly here that the wrong rhyme with the song. So we represent the fourth line with another B. This is very simple. So we have me. So we have letter A. We have key. It's the same as the first one. So we have another letter A. We have wrong. We skip to the next letter of the alphabet, which is B. And then we have song. Here too, we skip to the next letter of the alphabet. Sorry, to the same alphabet, B. So the rhyming scheme for the extract is A, B, B. All right, hopefully we understand this one. Let us move on straight to the question F. From the poem, what lesson do you learn from fault finding? I read the question again. From the poem, what lesson do you learn from fault finding? If you are familiar with a minor bird, one of the themes is that we can't always be right in every circumstance. The poem goes on to teach us that we should avoid being too critical and judgmental with people around us. So one of the possible answers to this question is we should not be quick to judge our fellows. All right, I read the answer again. We should not be quick to judge our fellows. Okay, so let us move on straight to our next extract. We have Lawrence Damani, Scribbler's Dream. Now, if you are not familiar with the poem Scribbler's Dream, there is a video, okay, on this channel called Scribbler's Dream. You can search for it and then get more information on that one. So let us read the extract from Scribbler's Dream. Tell you the truth. The gold adorning the neck was once lost in rocky soils. They dig deep, who find it? Let me go through the extract again. Tell you the truth. The gold adorning the neck once was lost in rocky soils. They dig deep, who find it? So let us go to the questions. Question G. The dominant literary device in the second and third line is, the question again. The dominant literary device in the second and third line is, so the second and third line goes like this. The gold adorning the neck, that is the second line. Then the third line, once was lost in rocky soils. So from the line 2 and 3, we can find literary devices in there. We can find something like imagery, symbolism, and then we have metaphor. But in this question, it is specifically asking for the dominant literary device. That means the main literary, the central literary device. And I'll go with metaphor. All right, so this is because the comparison of gold to something that was once lost in a rocky soil is a powerful metaphor. It creates a connection between gold and the idea of something that is valuable. So that is the reason why I chose metaphor for this question. Okay, let us go to question H. What does the writer mean by "they dig deep, who find it"? Let me repeat the question again. What does the writer mean by "they dig deep, who find it"? In the poem Scribbler's Dream, the poet teaches that anything that has value is not easy to find, thereby fulfilling the saying that success is not achieved on a silver platter. So the simplest answer to this question is success requires hard work. I repeat the answer again. Success requires hard work. Alright guys, let us move on straight to our last extract. We have Ama Ata Edu, the dilemma of a ghost. Let us move into the extract. Yes, my young woman, I shall remember you. I shall remember you in the hours of the night, in my sleep, in my sleepless sleep. Let me repeat the extract again. Yes, my young woman, I shall remember you. I shall remember you in the hours of the night, in my sleep, in my sleepless sleep. So let us go to the questions. We have question I. Who does my young woman refer to? So my young woman has been underlined. And then the question is, who does my young woman refer to? That means that we are looking for the name of an individual. Now, the extract above was spoken by first woman in the drama when she thought that Eulalie might be barren. And when she used the phrase "my young woman," she was referring to a character in the drama called Eulalie. So the answer here is Eulalie. Alright, let's go to the question J. What is the figure of speech in the expression "in my sleepless sleep"? What is the figure of speech in the expression "in my sleepless sleep"? Do not allow the word figure of speech to confuse you, because it also refers to literary devices. A lot of students confuse with this one. Literary devices is the same as the figure of speech. So if you put two opposing words close to each other, such as sleep and sleepless, these are two contradictory words. You will get a literary device called oxymoron. I repeat, if you put two opposing words close to each other in literature, such as sleep and sleepless, you will get a literary device called oxymoron. Now, this is because sleep refers to a state of being asleep, and sleepless means unable to sleep. We have come to the end of our BECE 2024 English Language Literature questions and answers. If you found this video helpful, click the like and the subscribe button. Until we meet again, goodbye.